Hey everyone, it's Rachel, and today for Movie Monday, I watched the movie Brain on Fire, which is on Netflix. It's based on a true story, and it's basically about an autoimmune disease that attacks your brain that a lot of people didn't know about. So a lot of like misdiagnosis and things like that were going on. So the storyline is interesting, and I normally like TV shows and movies like that that are more on the medical side and a little less cliche. So the storyline aspect of it I enjoyed. I don't care very much for the main actress, and I haven't in anything that she's ever been in. And that's just my personal opinion. Some of the choices that either she made or the director made in portraying her disconnection were a little off, I thought. They made her look just more upset instead of just disconnected. Again, my opinion. Must be some other people's opinion too, because the movie got a 13% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I noticed when I was figuring out if that was a movie that would be appropriate for me to watch or not. But I didn't keep that rating in my head because there are lots of movies that I enjoy that have low ratings, and there are movies that I don't enjoy that have very high ratings. So I don't necessarily follow the ratings. I will tell you that I am planning a pretty cool, in my opinion, special for Movie Monday. I don't know how long it's going to take to do because it's a massive undertaking. I'm excited for it. So yeah, anyway, back on this movie, Brain on Fire. Yeah, it was interesting to watch. However, okay, the movie was only like an hour and a half. It was under an hour and a half. And I kept getting distracted while watching it. It didn't hold my focus the whole time, which was an issue. I have an issue with sitting down to watch a movie sometimes in general if I feel like there's other things I need to be working on. So I found myself like working on other things while watching the movie, just because it wasn't holding my attention. Yeah, so that was an issue with me. There were certain choices, I don't know if they were accurate or not to the story, because I didn't research the actual story behind the movie, and maybe I should have, but I didn't. But, like, the dad is very angry. He, like, yells at the boyfriend because he didn't think to call them when his girlfriend was having a seizure in bed next to him. He called 911 instead, and it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, he should have called you, but also he was probably scared too. And he was like yelling at the doctors for like not having an answer, and I don't know. That kind of thing bothers me a little bit when it's depicted in movies and TV shows. They're like, well, you're a doctor, you're supposed to have all the answers. And it's like, okay, they're testing, they're trying to get all the answers. Wait. But I understand it can be a frustrating situation. Anyway, yeah, there isn't a whole lot to say about the movie other than that, because it was basically just all about watching her deteriorate mentally, and then in the end she gets better and writes an article about it because she's a journalist. And in the end, in the credits, it showed like her like real pictures of her and what happened to her after and all of that, which is good. I appreciate when things are based on true stories and they show things like that. Would I give this movie a 13% like Rotten Tomatoes did? No. I would probably give it like a 50 40 or 50%. It was a decent movie. The storyline was interesting. It didn't necessarily always hold my attention. And some of the cinematography, I think it was a director thing, was a little weird to watch. Oh, the movie should have come with an epileptic warning. There is one sequence after she has a seizure where the doctor is monitoring her and they just keep flashing a light in her face, and it shows that, and it goes on for a while. So I thought it should have had a warning, and it didn't have a warning on that. So if you are epileptic or at risk of having seizures in general, or are photosensitive, be aware of that before you watch the movie. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about it. I don't have a whole lot of input because it didn't necessarily hold my interest that much. I don't know. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you thought of it, and let me know what you would like for me to cover in the future. I have some links in the description. You can check us out if you want. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.